The Witcher Season 3 turns up the heat with political drama, monstrous mayhem, and emotional upheaval that tears its heroes apart as the continent plunges toward war. It's also Henry Cavill's last hurrah as Geralt of Rivia, and the show gives him a send-off worthy of legend. There's heartbreak, and plenty of sword-swinging catharsis. Let's dive in. The family on the run. When we pick up, Geralt, Yennefer, and Ciri are on the move. After months of hiding and training, they've become an unconventional family, bound by blood, chaos, and destiny. Geralt sharpens Ciri's sword skills, while Yennefer drills her in magic and meditation. But peace is fleeting. Their quiet refuge with dwarf Yarpen Zigrin is shattered when a jackapace attacks, a monster unleashed by the fiery mage Rience, who's still hunting Ciri for his mysterious master. Tired of running, Geralt and Yennefer hatch a plan. If Rience wants her, they'll lure him into a trap. Meanwhile, the elven leader Francesca is convinced Ciri is their prophesied savior. In Redania, scheming King Vizimir fumes at his spy's failures and tasks his charming yet naive brother Radovid with finding Ciri, unknowingly lighting a political powder keg. Schemes and spies. Our favorite bard Jaskier, aka the Sandpiper, gets tangled in Redania's web. Spymaster Dijkstra and enchantress Philippa Eilhart recruit him, promising Ciri safety if he helps track her down. Jaskier, hopelessly smitten with Radovid and desperate to believe in love, agrees, but only if they take out Rience first. At the ruins of Sharawed, Geralt, Yennefer, Ciri, Jaskier, and Yarpen's crew spring their trap. The Scoia'tael, Francesca's guerrilla elves, crash the party, and chaos erupts. Blades flash, spells roar, and blood spills as Ciri fights with wild instinct. In the aftermath, Yennefer realizes Rience isn't the true puppet master. Someone far more dangerous, a powerful mage, is pulling the strings. Their next move? Head to Aretuza, the Academy of Sorceresses, for answers. Sanctuary secrets. Yennefer and Ciri's journey to Aretuza is rocky. Ciri's volatile magic and Yennefer's strict training cause clashes, yet they grow closer. Two women shaped by trauma, trying to reclaim control of their fates. At Aretuza, familiar faces resurface. Triss Merigold teaches there, haunted by rumors of missing novice mages. The trail leads to disturbing experiments, with traces of monolith fragments, those ancient elven structures that open portals between worlds. Meanwhile, in Nilfgaard, disgraced sorceress Fringilla escapes imprisonment after losing Emperor Emhyr's favor. Elsewhere, Cahir, still haunted by his role in Ciri's capture, forms a fragile alliance with the elf warrior Gallatin. But Nilfgaard devours loyalty, and betrayal comes swiftly. Dark discoveries. Geralt's lone hunt for Rience takes him to the fortress of Woolpawn, a carnal house of twisted magic. Inside he battles a hideous chimera, a creature stitched from 3 women, a grotesque product of mutagenic sorcery. When the dust settles, he finds a terrified half-elf girl, Taryn, who eerily claims to be Ciri. She's just another pawn, enslaved by illusion and mind control. Geralt takes her to his druid friend Annika, but the mage controlling Taryn attacks through her body, leaving Annika gravely hurt. She tells Geralt his mother, Vicenna, is gone. It's a rare moment of vulnerability for the Witcher who rarely lets grief show. In Gorse Velen, Ciri's restlessness boils over. After killing a wyvern and exposing a scammer, she's robbed and ends up captured until Yennefer finds her. Their reunion is tense but heartfelt. Out on her own before that, Ciri glimpses her most terrifying pursuers yet, the Wild Hunt. These spectral, otherworldly riders blaze across the sky and warns she belongs to them. Just as they close in, Geralt appears, silver sword blazing, and drives them back into the void. Elsewhere, Redania's web tightens. Philippa and Dijkstra assassinate the Redanian queen mother to seize power. In Nilfgaard, Emhyr tests Cahir's loyalty by ordering him to murder Gallatin, and he obeys. Lines of allegiance blur completely. The Conclave of Mages. To restore unity among the North's divided mages, Yennefer convinces the Brotherhood to host a grand conclave, a rare night of peace and power brokering. Geralt and Yennefer play along with courtly diplomacy while secretly hunting the truth. With help from Triss and Istred, they uncover evidence pointing to the ever-suspicious Stregobor. During a staged duel between Geralt and Istred, Yennefer sneaks into his study and finds the proof to have him arrested. His vault contains the Book of Monoliths, lists of missing students, and traces of forbidden experiments. But victory is fleeting. Stregobor isn't the true villain. It's Vilgefortz, the charismatic mage Yennefer once trusted and who has ensnared Tissa's heart as part of his grand deception. The coup. Vilgefortz's betrayal detonates Aretuza. He's been orchestrating everything to seize Ciri and her elder blood. As Redanian forces storm the academy under Philippa's orders to root out traitors, Nilfgaard's army, led by Cahir and Francesca Scoia'tael, strikes simultaneously. The Thanedd coup becomes a massacre. Yennefer rains fire and lightning. Geralt cuts through soldiers, and the halls burn. Falavendrel and Stregobor fall. Radovid tries to kidnap Ciri, but is thwarted by Jaskier. Geralt finally kills Rience in a brutal, long-awaited showdown. But Vilgefortz proves far more dangerous, shattering Geralt's sword and breaking his body. Triss rescues him and takes him to Brokilon Forest, where the Dryads nurse him back to life. There he meets Milva, a sharp-tongued archer who becomes his unlikely ally. Ciri's trials. At Geralt's urging, Ciri runs, but her escape takes a dark turn. At the ancient tower of Tor Lara, she unleashes unstable monolith energy in a desperate bid for freedom. The explosion catapults her into the cursed Korath Desert, a vast wasteland of heat, hunger, and hallucination. There she befriends a unicorn she names Little Horse. When it's mortally wounded in battle, Ciri taps into forbidden fire magic, a power Yennefer nearly died using. In the flames, she's confronted by a haunting vision, Falca, the half-elf rebel princess who burned kingdoms and became a symbol of vengeance. Falca tempts Ciri to embrace her fury. Ciri resists, barely. When she wakes, bounty hunters surround her once again. Vows of Wrath. Back on the continent, the fallout is devastating. Tissa, racked with guilt, takes her own life. The Brotherhood is shattered. Yennefer, grieving yet resolute, pledges to rebuild it from the ashes. In Redania, Philippa's lover Ava kills King Vizimir to protect her, paving the way for Radovid's reluctant coronation. In Nilfgaard,
Frangilla tells Francesca the horrifying truth.
Emhyr ordered her child's death. She vows vengeance, setting the stage for a rebellion from within. Then, in a cruel twist, the imposter Terran, brainwashed to believe she's Ciri, arrives in Nilfgaard and is embraced by Emhyr as his long-lost daughter. The real Ciri, meanwhile, is rescued by a gang of reckless young outlaws known as the Rats. Urged to take revenge on her captor, she kills without hesitation. When asked her name, she doesn't say Ciri, she says Falca. By season end, every thread has frayed. Geralt travels with Yennefer, Jaskier, and Milva to rescue Ciri. They vowed to destroy Vilgefortz and his plans to harness Elder Blood. Ciri, meanwhile, walks a fine line between destiny and damnation. No longer just a lost princess, but a weapon of worlds. Henry Cavill's farewell as Geralt ends not with closure, but with a promise. War is coming. Season 4 will see Liam Hemsworth don the Witcher's mantle. If you enjoyed this recap, subscribe to First Curiosity. And remember, on the Witcher's continent, every move is part of a blood-soaked chess game.